Well, you try to do the things that you did in the first one because you have to. He's the same person. And then say, okay, what didn't I get to accomplish in the first one that I can do now? And for instance, in this one, I tried to brighten him up a little sometimes. I didn't want him to be consistently dark all the time. We already established that in the first one. This time we try to find new ways of portraying him, maybe make him a little bit funnier when he can.
Take one step closer, Mr. Bad Bad. You missed.
The new additions to the cast include Michelle Pfeiffer looking very S&M as Catwoman and Danny DeVito as the vengeful, horny Penguin.
Don't tell me. Naked, sexual charisma.
She's a beautiful woman, and being a hungry, lustful Birdman. With an incredible strong beak.
He's bigger than life, Danny, and after they were finished with him, he was really bigger than life, and he never broke character, and so he was always so disgusting, and like so I never wanted to talk to him. And he just sort of sit over in a corner and like grunt. And it was weird because I never saw him out of costume because it took so long for both of us to get ready.
So far, Batman hasn't even opened, hasn't earned a penny at the box office. But, given Hollywood's current sequel mania, isn't it already likely that there will be a Batman 3?
Probably. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be in it, but there's probably going to be one. I don't know if Tim will do it, but we may. We may do it together, may do it separately, may not do it. I don't know.
One of the most evil characters that I've ever encountered in my life.
Right now, my troops are fanning out across town.
People say to me, now, is she a bad guy or is she a good guy? She was always good at heart, but was always running astray.
Meow.
No pun intended.
In 1939, Bob Kane created a legendary comic book hero. Then in 1989, Batman burst onto the motion picture screen and became a worldwide phenomenon and one of the most popular movies of all time. And now in 1992, Batman returns, an epic adventure that pits the Dark Knight of Gotham City against two of the most fiendish and evil villains in history. As the adventure continues, the dark driving force is still Batman himself, Michael Keaton.
And in a lot of ways, this was harder because I found myself kind of doing an impersonation of myself, which was, first of all, impossible, and second of all, really strange. And so I just dropped that and said, no, you gotta just open up like it's the first time and just trust that, you know, the character will be there, I guess.
The first villain to face Batman comes from the sewers, where he hatches a diabolical plan to destroy Gotham. Danny DeVito plays the sinister Penguin.
When I was a kid, I read the comic books. And you have a kind of an image of this Penguin character already. But just get that right out of your mind, because this is so totally unique and different.
I am not a human being!
I've never played anything like this before.
I am an animal!
This is from the bowels of I don't know where.
Cold-blooded!
I've never explored this in my life.
I don't think there's anybody any better making the horrible acceptable.
You are the coolest role model a young person could have.
And you're the hottest young person a role model could have.
I just feel like a real kindred spirit with Danny. I mean, somebody who just has a certain take on things which I feel very close to.
As if the Penguin wasn't enough to handle, Batman returns to discover a mysterious second villain.
Meow.
Michelle Pfeiffer plays Catwoman. By day, seductively beautiful. By night, lethally dangerous. Like Batman, she has a secret dual identity.
Who are you? Who's the man behind the bat? Maybe you can help me find the woman behind the cat. Saved by kitty litter.
I thought it would be a couple of scenes and probably, you know, not a fully developed character. But I didn't care. I would have done it anyway because it's a kind of idol from my childhood. And then to my surprise, I read the script and I found her to be very interesting and very complicated and actually quite a challenge as an actress.
One of Michelle's biggest challenges was learning how to use Catwoman's weapon of choice, the whip.
She is doing things with the whip that will make Indiana Jones green, that 90% of the people who do this for a profession can't do.
Michelle worked with whip trainer Anthony DeLongis for 3 months and impressed everyone on the set by doing this difficult whipping scene perfectly on the very first take. To create a completely original second Batman adventure, Tim Burton has also gathered a world-class team of creative artists. In addition to the incredible sets, there's a wealth of new wonderful toys, including a Batboat, Bat missiles, Bat frisbees, and even a Batarang with a mind of its own. For the Penguin, machine gun umbrellas, flame-throwing umbrellas, umbrellas that fly, and a very unusual mode of transport.
The point is to make it feel fresh and make it feel exciting and new and still be Batman.